Hello, everyone. My name is Jack Stulz. I am one of the violists of Trio Estatico, and I am here talking with Yang Song, who is one of our composers from the 2021 Composers Workshop. So Yang, if you could please just kind of give us a brief introduction about yourself and kind of your compositional interests.
大家好，我叫宋阳，我来自中国，我出生在内蒙古，然后我在北京学习了作曲，然后我又来到德国，弗莱堡学习了作曲，Beckett 进行了1年的电子音乐的学习，很高兴认识大家，能参加这个 workshop。
So Yang, tell us a little bit about your piece, Nomadic Sound. It was very interesting for us as a trio to work on this because you kind of experimented with a new way of notating music for 3 musicians.
这次呢，我使用了video score， 就是视频的乐谱。那么这个视频乐谱是由Max MSP 的 Bach 直接生产出来的。因为在以往的作品里，我曾经尝试过用 space notation， 就是空间的记谱法，这样演奏员呢就不会只局限于节奏和节拍之间。那么其实这种节奏和节拍的脱离也是亚洲传统音乐的一个特点。那么在学习了这个巴赫系统的记谱法之后呢，我觉得我可以用这样的记谱形式来完成我脱离节奏节拍的目的。那么同时也能使演奏员达到一个演奏上的同步性。那么另外一个原因就是，我想在一个空间，比如演奏厅的一个氛围下，创造一个演奏员之间，有一个能够达到互相沟通，而且这个声音呢有一个specialization， 就是有一个来回游动的效果。那么这也是这个题目的来源，这个 nomadic sound， 那么它就是一样的音素，那么它会以比如说是复调或者是一个和齐奏的形式，那么同时出现在一个空间的各个位置。
I can tell you, Yang, for us as a trio, it was very interesting to work with you and to work with all of these new ideas. And in a way, it was a kind of liberation for us because we were able to kind of follow along with the score and see what the other musicians were doing. And it was just a very unique way of approaching chamber music. And so I guess what I'm wondering for you is, because this is the first time you've experimented with this kind of notation, what are the big takeaways for you? Did you enjoy the collaborative process with us using this new notational system? Did you learn some new things maybe for the future or?
是的，对我来说这是一个很大的挑战，因为曾经我有一些害怕用这样的记谱系统，因为它可能会带来一些就比如说演奏员反应，他会难以记录标记，或者是他们很难知道下一步的这个演奏的内容。这次的合作当中呢，我觉得3位演奏家都很勇于尝试这个系统，而且他们都就是很好的提出了很多能改进的方式。那么我也获得了很大的收获，知道了在用这样的系统时，什么时候是比较合适，什么时候是不太合适的。那么在作曲过程中，我也 因为用了这样的记谱系统，所以我也尝试让我的这个创作的元素尽量的，不是特别的复杂，而是用一些基本的动机，然后一些简单的发展，然后能体现3个中提琴的一个乐器的优势，从这样的角度来去创作这个作品。那么整体来说，这次的类似实验性的创作，我自己是很满意的。
Thank you so much, Yang. This, you know, I know we were satisfied with the result. I hope you, and now I'm addressing the listeners. I hope you, the listeners, enjoy the experience of watching Yang's piece. And I hope at some point we can do it in a live setting, because I think it really benefits from the spatialization, the idea of us being as far away as possible, and the sound being nomadic and moving around the room. So I hope we can do that in the future. So thank you so much, Yang, and we will speak again soon. All right.
Soon. Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.
My name is Alexander Choeb. I live in Berlin. I moved there around 14 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, and originally I'm from Ludwigsburg in Germany, which is close to Stuttgart.
Yes, there is one very famous film academy, right? And beautiful park, this
Schloss.
castle.
Yeah, there's a beautiful castle and a park around it, and yeah, it's quite cute.
Thank you very much for your really beautiful piece. You wrote us really such a, how can I explain this is kind of aesthetic of emptiness. We enjoyed a lot, very short piece.
Yes.
I think almost 3 minutes. I think
it's
not
like,
even.
Like
Yes.
2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's very compact.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's also silence and sound is well balanced, and sounds are beautiful.
Thank you so
we
much.
enjoyed so much. Thank you very much. Could you tell us a little bit the background about this piece? Yes, how it came.
Yeah, that's a bit a funny story. When we did this tryout session during summer, I actually wanted to, like, my first idea was to see how compact, how intense, and how loud we could go with like 3 instruments that are not known to be impactful. And sort of like, I mean, what I wrote was kind of brutal. So it was like, you know, like the sounds were like very, very loud and intense. And so that was my first idea, and we tried it out, and you guys did a great job. And so I took this material and I started writing, like, how would I put this? And while I was working on it, somehow some sort of a feeling grew that I thought maybe it's not quite the right direction. Maybe that's something to come back to some other time, but right now it just didn't feel right, sort of. And then was like, okay, but what if I'm doing exactly the opposite of that?
Wow.
What if I take everything out, all the development that I had sketched, what we could do over like 3, 4, 5 minutes? What if I go super silent, super simple, strict in a way, like the way the rhythms are built, it's all very like planned out. What if I take this construct and see how little changes it needs to get to a musical development?
It was very, for us, interesting. It was so you repeat actually same chord, but you change inside.
Yes.
Between us, you play now, you play, take this note to this note, and at the end, we don't know who is playing which note.
Yeah.
So some just so unified, the 3 instruments. It's really beautiful moment.
Thank you so much.
Tell me, because you compose also electronic music, experimental things, and how is it something new for you or?
To go in this very minimalist direction, just reduced set of sounds, reduced set of variations. Yeah, that was really something I hadn't really done before, but I kind of feel like this is also something I can expand on, and I have like certain ideas what I could actually build around this piece. Like it could be the super intense middle part of something different, or it could be the start of something else, or there are many directions actually to go from this, and I'm pretty curious to see where it can lead, because it's also such unknown territory for me in a way.
Unknown territory anyway, the three violas. Unknown.
That as well.
By the way, do you have title for this piece?
It was so difficult to come up with a title for this one. I really have to give it 24 hours more thought, and then I will.
This is the kind of surprise for the online concert, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
I guess there will be some sort of title page then. Yeah.
On the day of concert, we will announce your
exactly.
name. Yes.
Exactly. Let's keep it exciting and.
Yes. Thank you very much, Alexander.
Thank you so much.
Here with Eleni Ralli, and we are going to be talking about Eleni's piece Blind Spot that she wrote for Trio Estatico for our 2021 Composers Workshop. So Eleni, could you please introduce yourself and talk a little bit about yourself?
Καλησπέρα, Τζακ. Είμαι η Ελένη Ραλli, είμαι συνθέτρια από την Ελλάδα, συγκεκριμένα από τη Θεσσαλονίκη, και τα τελευταία χρόνια μένω στην Ελβετία.
Now, you wrote a very interesting piece for us called Blind Spot. And it's interesting for us because you actually put the three of us sitting down, one behind the other. It's a little hard to show on Zoom, but I think the video at the concert will be clear for everybody. But so the idea is that Megumi is up in front. I'm behind her. I'm in her blind spot, but I can see Megumi. And then Paul is behind me in both Megumi and my blind spots. So Paul can see all three of us. Megumi can't see anybody. I can see Megumi, and Paul can see all three of us. So why did you write a piece like this?
Το κομμάτι είναι παράγωγο του εξαμήνου που πέρασα στην Αμερική, με ατελείωτες ώρες οδήγησης, οπότε η ιδέα ήρθε από εκεί, πάντα η επικινδυνότητα, το ότι μετά από πολλές ώρες και πολύ κουρασμένος κάποιος μπορεί να έρθει δεξιά ή αριστερά και να μην υπάρχει καμία οπτική γωνία, οπότε σκέφτηκα αυτό να το μεταφέρω μουσικά σε ένα πιο ενδιαφέρον κόνσεπτ μουσικής δωματίου, όπου οι άνθρωποι συνήθως παίζουν σε ένα κλειστό κύκλο, και να θέσω μία παράμετρο εξάρτησης η οποία είναι διαφορετική για τον καθένα από τους εκτελεστές. Επίσης, εκμεταλλεύτηκα τα στοιχεία τα οποία συζητήσαμε στις πρώτες συνεντεύξεις που κάναμε όταν γνωριστήκαμε online, ποιος έχει τον κυρίαρχο ρόλο ή ποιος του αρέσει να αποφασίζει περισσότερες φορές, ποιος ακολουθεί, γενικά ό,τι έχει να κάνει με την προσωπικότητα των εκτελεστών, και αποφάσισα γι' αυτό το λόγο ακριβώς να βάλω τη Megumi, η οποία είναι έτσι πολύ δυναμική και θέλει πάντα να έχει τον πρώτο λόγο μπροστά, ώστε αυτή να αποφασίζει για πάρα πολλά πράγματα, αλλά να μην έχει κανένα reference σε σχέση με το τι γίνεται πίσω της. Εσένα, Τζακ, στη μέση, παρακολουθώντας τη Megumi, αλλά χωρίς να γνωρίζεις τι γίνεται πίσω, και τον Πολ ως τελευταίο κρίκο της αλυσίδας, ο οποίος έχει οπτική και σε σένα και στη Megumi και απλά έχει περισσότερο ένα ρόλο ακολουθίας.
Fantastic. And tell me a little bit about how it was for you to collaborate with the Trio Estatico for this project, especially since a lot of it was done over the phone or on Zoom, And, fortunately, you were able to be there at both the workshop in Frankfurt and in Paris for the recording session. But tell us a little bit about your experience working under these conditions.
Νομίζω ότι δεδομένων των συνθηκών η δουλειά έγινε όσο καλύτερα μπορούσε. Φυσικά είχα στο μυαλό μου το τι ήθελα να κάνω, το οποίο ουσιαστικά είναι μια επέκταση της θέσης των εκτελεστών, που ουσιαστικά είναι ένα σόλο το οποίο μεταφέρεται από εκτελεστή σε εκτελεστή, ενώ οι υπόλοιποι έχουν πιο συνοδευτικό ρόλο. Οπότε ήξερα από την αρχή τι δυνατότητες έχει ο καθένας από τους εκτελεστές, ώστε να μπορέσω να αξιοποιήσω αυτά τα στοιχεία μέσα στο κομμάτι. Και νομίζω ότι ήταν πολύ καλό το ότι είχαμε επικοινωνία μεταξύ μας στο καλοκαίρι και συζητήσαμε ορισμένα πράγματα. Μου είπες τι γίνεται πιο εύκολα, οι ρώτησες και τους υπόλοιπους αν μπορούν να σφυρίξουν, πώς είναι ο συγχρονισμός, ορισμένα πράγματα αν γίνονται ή δεν γίνονται και πόσο εύκολο είναι αυτό. Οπότε νομίζω ότι όταν ήρθα στο session της ηχογράφησης, τα περισσότερα ήδη ερωτήματα είχαν απαντηθεί, οπότε δουλέψαμε κάποια πράγματα και θεωρώ ότι έγινε πολύ εύκολα. Δηλαδή ότι ήταν μια καλή συνεργασία, πέρα από το γεγονός ότι ουσιαστικά μπορέσαμε να βρεθούμε live και οι τρεις μόνο μία φορά, η οποία ήταν και η μέρα της ηχογράφησης.
Thank you so much. I think, I hope the results show that. And I know Paul and Megumi and we can't wait to play your piece live at some point soon, because it's such a theatrical, visual experience. But we hope that we captured this with the recording that we'll be presenting at the concert soon. So thank you, Eleni, and we hope to see everybody soon.
Thank you, Jack, for your time, and everybody for their effort and commitment. And I am really excited to have very artistic New Year's Day. So enjoy the holiday, have fun, and we see each other soon.